What is up, my beautiful people? Today is Wednesday, August 12th, and it's about 3 minutes till open. And the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, is reported today. So, as we can see here from the live news CPI report today, prices rose 3.4% from a year earlier. Live updates, been keeping an eye on that. But also been keeping an eye on the market here on the bigger time frame of 30 minutes, showing a very bullish candles since about yesterday, but really strong since about right here at 1:30 a.m. Okay, with a minor pullback between the hours of 4 and 6, and since 6:30 we've had one, two, three, four green candles. Okay, for full transparency, our balance is at minus 73. We've had this XFA times 3 since July the 9th, and today is August 12th, which seems like forever, but we are grinding, right? And we are doing our best to stay alive. And I think I'm going to try to take advantage of today cautiously. This could be a good day. I am on the 40% consistency account. My biggest winning day in the past 2 months has been 432 or 530, I should say. So anything around 500 is fine. It does not matter as long as I don't have a $3,000 day or something, which I don't think is going to happen because we don't trade that way. We normally just take our money and run. And which we did that yesterday. We took our money after one trade and ran away. And I'm going to be stuck on that. I'm not trying to sit in front of my laptop all day. Okay, CPI or not, on days where I'm supposed to trade longer, maybe because there's more of a direction in the trend, maybe I should, but today I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to see. I know there's a restriction in place where you can't trade any minis for the first 5 minutes before open and the first 5 minutes after, but it did not say anything about micros to the point of 3. So you can trade up to 3 micros, which I trade anyways, right? So I'm going to try to catch a move, and we're going to do it because right now everything is looking very bullish. There's confirmation. The EMA 9 is above the EMA 21. The VWAP is right over here. Right, market is trading above the VWAP. We're gonna go back to the 1 minute chart here because that's what we trade. Okay, we're gonna expand this, and the market's open very shortly. And we're going to see how the market reacts. Remember, for the first couple minutes, we are not going to touch anything unless we see something very specific. But right now, it's too volatile to make any rash decisions, so we're just going to wait and see what happens. This might come down to earth a little bit. If it does, we can maybe buy. You can buy. I mean, the market is bullish, so I'm going to see how the first candle reacts. And if there's some kind of confirmation, if this goes down, I'm gonna buy. It's as simple as that. Or if I see a major pullback, I'm getting in here. But I need conviction, so let's just wait. Hey, hope you guys are okay. Hope you guys are enjoying my journey here. I'm very transparent. I'm as transparent as I can be because there's nothing to hide here. It's the reality of trading is it's not easy. It is not an easy game we play. In fact, it is tough, and everything has to be right. I got my personal daily loss limits at the 500, but I'm not gonna wait till it hits that. If I lose the first trade, second trade, I am out. So yeah, so look at this. So first candle opens red, passes the 9 EMA, passes the 21 EMA, passes the middle Bollinger Band. Now it's making a run for the VWAP, which is interesting because before pre-market it was all bullish, right? And now we're seeing a drop. Where's the VWAP? Right there. There's the VWAP. Is this gonna keep on dropping? It might have some juice. Let's see how this candle closes, and then we make a move, man. Remember, Remember, we don't want to get greedy. Whatever we do, greed is not an option. We're not greedy people. We're trying to take money and we are trying to run away. Run away. Okay, so seeing this, to be honest, I think there's room for it to go down. So if it pulls back, I am going to get in here. I'm gonna pull back. I missed my opportunity. I'm gonna get in right there. I'm just gonna get in right there. And I'm just gonna let this drop a little bit because I think it will. Okay. I'm gonna move this to pretty much break even, and we are going to let this go because I do think there's juice here. We need this to close red and go towards the VWAP. Remember, we don't get greedy, right? We don't want to get greedy, but I do think there's juice. I think it's going to keep going down, but also we don't want to get greedy, right? So we want to take our money and run always. At the same time, I don't want to leave money on the table, so I want it to go down. I need this to close red. Come on, go back down. Come on, there it is. Go. Go, 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 go. So we're in a trade here. We're just holding it for, I mean, we're at break even, so we're not gonna lose money on this, right? I mean, I can put this to about, if I want to be really cautious, I can put it to 50 bucks or something, right? That way I can guarantee myself 51 bucks on this trade. And then we can let this go. Really, if I get to like 200, 300, I'm probably just gonna get out of here because, yeah, I'm happy with that. The question is, how low can it go, right? The question is, how low can we go? There's been a pullback and then it drops, right? But at the same time, oh, I don't want to get stomped off here. I might get stomped out. Okay, we made 47 bucks on that trade. That is okay. That is quite okay. Could have been more, but that is okay. Let's see what happens here. Well, that's why we set a take profit. I think the peak value there was for 200, which I guess I could have took, but that's okay. I was willing to risk it a little bit. Now let's see what's going to happen here. This might be the pullback. before the decline again. So we gotta see how it reacts here, to be honest. Or that might have been the drop, and now it's gonna be bullish momentum up. That could be it also, because everything is trading above the VWAP, right? So that's something to see too. So if this drops, we're gonna buy in actually. Gonna get it for a buy if we see not the best spot, but I don't mind it. Get out of that, because whatever, that was trash. VWAP's right there. We did see a dip. We should have just took that money there. But I think, I mean, what's going on here? Let's see. Are we gonna see a drop? 1 minute charts. It might not be a complete reversal. That could have just been the pullback and it's gonna drop more, you know? I think that's what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna sell, because I do think there is room for it to drop, because I think that was the pullback here we saw, and now it's going to continue to drop. That is just what I think is going to happen. So I'm not going to get greedy. But I do think we see a drop here, which is a beautiful thing right there. And we're going to take that, and we're up $76. Sweet. So I made a video talking about pullbacks, right? So we see conviction downtrend, and here's the pullback, and then a continuation downtrend past the VWAP. So you do one of a couple things here. We can just stop here plus $76. Or wait for another pullback and re-enter. Even if it's for, you know, size down to one contract to protect the $76, we can wait and just chill out and just do what we gotta do, eh? I mean, the direction is very nice right now, I'm not gonna lie. Downtrend, pullback to the EMAs, downtrend to the VWAP. Does it break the, to the bottom Bollinger Band, going towards the VWAP? Does it break the VWAP? Does it not? That's what we gotta see. We gotta wait till this candle closes, and then we're just gonna do one micro. Or we can do two maybe. Wait for some sort of push up, slight push up, maybe back to the EMAs here, right? And get in there, and if it pushes down, we can take a scalp, or we can let it ride a little bit. We just did two micros. I think that's a pretty good spot, unless it, I mean, if it pushes up to the EMAs, we'll have to see. But the downtrend is clear right now, unless we see some crazy shit happen. Is it past the EMA, or is it bounce off it? I'm hoping it just bounce off it. Close red, please, and continuation downtrend. Okay, it did close red, but not much volume on either side. So not really doing anything on either side, to be honest. Just gonna get out of this stupid trade. I don't like this trade. Okay, well, it's bouncing off the EMA. Let's see if it gets some momentum down here. Ah, fuck it. This is just whatever right now, to be honest. Trade one. $24, eh? Hey, the winning day's a winning day. What are you gonna do, huh? A winning day. What is love? Baby, don't love me. Don't love me no more. Okay, so we had a downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback. This might be a good spot to take a short for one contract. And then just see what happens, right? Right? That's the pullback. We take it for one, just one, and see what happens. At least for one micro, you're never gonna really fuck yourself. It's a micro, right? I mean, the market's not really moving how I want it to move right now, so any slight win, even 27 bucks, that's good. I did call that though, right? We did call that pullback. Downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback, downtrend. Remember, the idea of this is to protect your account to the best of your abilities. So If it pushes up here again, I'm thinking I'm going to make another sell, because that is the pullback, right? That is the pullback right there. Well, you know what? I'm almost past my prime or whatever. I'm out, man. This is enough for me. 45 bucks is a win in my eyes. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Shit. Let's lock out, man. That's good enough. I ain't fucking around, man. 45 bucks is 45 bucks, man. Get a McDonald's Big Mac meal. Anyways, guys, we took a couple trades, 5 trades, a little bit too many, and I feel like I wasn't really getting ahead. I think the first trade I took, I should have took my profits, but hey, we're almost positive for the week again, and we had a winning day. So it is what it is. I love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Much love, happiness, and peace.